Hello, and thanks for joining us today on the Oakland Car Review. Today, we are here at Suburban Volkswagen in Troy. Now, if you're in the market for a Volkswagen, whether it's a Jetta or a Touareg, Suburban Volkswagen will meet your individual needs. But today, we are looking at the 2012 Volkswagen Touareg. Now, the Touareg is Volkswagen's largest SUV. It's very capable on-road and off-road as well, while maintaining a very nice style and a very comfortable, luxurious interior that you would expect from Volkswagen. So now let's go take a look at the inside and see what the Touareg has to offer. Now on the interior of the Touareg, let me tell you, very nice and luxurious. Of course, like I said before, you would expect nothing less from Volkswagen. They've definitely stepped it up a notch from their previous models, and they've really gone very far with their interiors. They're much nicer now. They're like Audi, almost like BMW. In my opinion, BMW has the best interior, but Volkswagen is definitely catching up with the race very quickly too. They have really nice interior materials, and everything feels very nice and soft. Nothing feels rough or anything like that. We have the nice leather wrapped steering wheel, which feels very nice to the touch, easy to hold on to, very smooth. And then of course with this vehicle we have the navigation system, and we also have the display screen in between the speedometer and tachometer, so you'll never miss a turn. You can also get various vehicle information, radio info, everything is just displayed right there. So that's really nice. We also have dual zone climate control. Just a lot of great features that Volkswagen has put into this vehicle. And then of course we have the sport mode and manual shifting. So sport mode is separate from manual shifting, which is nice because in some cars, in order to manual shift, you have to put it in sport mode, and sometimes that's a little bit irritating. So now with the Volkswagen, it has just the regular drive mode and then the drive manual shifting mode. That's without a clutch, so that's nice. And then there is sport mode, which is automatic, of course. And then we also have the on-road capability and off-road. There's a dial, and you can turn it to your individual need for your driving conditions. So we have the off-road or we have the on-road mode. So you know, the Volkswagen Touareg is great on the interior and exterior, but let's see how it performs on the road, shall we? Now the Touareg has two different engines to offer. We have the TDI clean diesel, which is the one that we're driving in right now. It's a 225 horsepower 3-liter in diesel, and it gets very good gas mileage. We get about 19 to 20 in the city and about 28 to 30 on the highway, depending on your driving habits and how you drive. And now that gas mileage is really good, especially this being such a large SUV. It has a lot of nice cargo space and room for all the passenger seats, 5 altogether. So definitely a lot of space, and it's definitely a heavier vehicle. So that's really nice that you get that good gas mileage with the diesel. And then there's also a 280 horsepower 3.6 liter gas engine, but now that does take premium gas fuel that is required with that. But that's also a good engine. It has quite a bit of horsepower, get up and go as well. It's pretty much rounded off engine, has a lot of torque and power, so that's good. The Touareg handles very nicely, even though it's a little bit of a taller vehicle. It still has really nice tight steering. We have nice stiff suspension, but it's not too stiff. It takes the bumps very nicely with ease, so you always know where you're at. And in your steering, there's no guessing. You know how much it's going to turn when you turn the wheel. So you're not sort of playing around trying to say, oh, is this how I need it? No, that's not the case with the Touareg. It's very nice steering involved with it. Now, the Touareg has an 8-speed automatic transmission with manual shifting, of course. So you just put it over into manual mode, and you can shift it automatically. It's really nice, kind of fun. Really nice quick shifts. Then when you're done with that, you just put it right back into drive, and it takes it over for you. Now, since the Touareg has a lot of torque, since it is a diesel engine, there's a lot of get up and go power. Even though it doesn't have a ton of horsepower, it still has a lot of torque, and there's definitely no lack of power whatsoever. It just really gets up and goes really nicely. And then combine that with the really nice quick shifting transmission, and the acceleration is really good with the Touareg. This 2012 Volkswagen Touareg is really a great vehicle that's very capable on-road and off as well. Now, with its standard all-wheel drive, lots of great luxury features, great styling, nice big, bold look to it, with its nice 20-inch chrome wheels. It just is a really great contender in the SUV market. But of course, this offers a lot of great safety features. We have Volkswagen's great maintenance program. So it's really just a great vehicle all around. Now, even though the Touareg is an SUV, you may think, oh, well, I'm sacrificing something. Maybe I'm sacrificing the luxury interior, or maybe I'm sacrificing the sporty driving I'm used to doing, or maybe it's something else. I'm not sure what your individual circumstance is, but not with the Touareg. It has great luxury features, very comfortable car, and it's fun to drive. And not only is it fun to drive, but it gets good gas mileage with a TDI engine, clean diesel of course, good horsepower, good torque. We have dual exhaust. I mean, there's nothing about the Touareg that's really not to like. Although maybe it is a little bit expensive when you get up into some of the higher trim levels, but it has a decent starting price. And overall, the 2012 Volkswagen Touareg is a really capable vehicle. Whether on the road or off, it will get the job done.